And then 2005, welcomed with 400 students. Also contracts with U.S. Navy, Department of Defense, some Department of Rehab. We trained from a lot of agencies. And again, the ABCO staff grew with interesting individuals. We also expanded our operations in India. We started in 2005 an office in India where we wanted to develop applications, and most of those applications would then be transported back to the US so that a lot of our graduates would be able to work directly with them. And our program was very successful because we landed many different contracts, and through that a lot of students got internship to work with web development and developing applications. At that time I was invited by the Southern California Linux Expo to speak on the benefits of technology and certification. This is an expo for Linux professionals and IT professionals, and it happens once a year in February. It's a very good expo, and we also got approved by Linux Professional Institute as one of their training partners. But before we move on, now it's some picture time. This was our office in India, and for some of you, you'll be surprised to note that the rent of this whole building is half the rent of my suite down there. This was some of the construction that we did back there, and this was our first team that we had developed back there with a few individuals that were developing. When they misbehaved, I put them all in a room and told them it's time to go. I'm just kidding. But this was our office in India. We ran it for 3 years, and then, once our project was over, we moved back. This was our catalog from 2005. The main picture in here was designed by a student who's currently working for ESPN NASCAR racing. He designs logos and flyers for them. But we never stopped to have fun. And as all of you know, that our first part in 2005, we attended the Labyrinth Masquerade Ball. I was dressed as the king. It's good to be the king. It's always good to be the king. And then, along with that, some of the unique ABCO individuals. Now, these are not pirates, but these are some of the recruitment representatives and admission professionals back then. And then, I finally celebrated in 2005 when I said, let's take all my staff back then for a 5-year anniversary to Catalina. So this is our picture from there. Please look at the bright faces. Do not look at the IT dressing. As we all know, that IT people and dressing sense somehow don't go together. I still have to ask my mom every morning what I'm supposed to wear.